What I ate today as a baddie.
I'm gonna go through this and give you helpful advice as a stranger on the internet that you can either choose to trust or disagree with.
For breakfast, we have ice cream. We're gonna add true fruit in there. Blueberry cheesecake ice cream with blueberry true fruit.
Yeah, I think she's been watching my girlfriend's diet. I'm telling you, this girl eats chocolate every single morning, which is wild to me because personally, I don't really crave that stuff until the sun goes down. That's when it gets scary. All jokes aside, ice cream with true fruit in the morning is obviously not ideal, but you can definitely still eat like this and make progress. I would definitely make sure to have some type of protein source with this, even if it's as simple as a protein shake. I know, I always go on and on about protein, but that's because it's massively important. For example, if you have this meal without any protein in it, it's going to spike your blood sugar quite a bit. If you add some protein in there, maybe a little bit of fiber as well, it's gonna slow that blood sugar spike drastically. That being said, aim to get around 25 grams or more protein in every single meal or snack, even if you're eating those unhealthy foods. True fruit is so delicious, by the way. It's like crack. This meal is probably around 500-ish calories. Another good option would be using these Halo Top mix-ins. They have a strawberry cheesecake flavor. You could pair that with the strawberry true fruit. Maybe. That way we get a bit better macros without sacrificing taste. The mix-ins are halfway between the super low calorie ice cream and the regular ice cream.
Second breakfast, spinach feta egg white wrap dupe.
We get plenty of protein in here from the chicken and the egg whites, and we also get some healthy fats from the cheese. This would be a solid breakfast, maybe around 400 to 500 calories.
Lunchtime, we got a tuna.
You can order a sandwich from Jimmy John's as an unwich, which is really just replacing the bread with lettuce. A good way to reduce calories, but again, remember, you do not need to be afraid of eating carbs. Since she started her day out with ice cream, this is probably a good swap. This is around 300 calories. We get 29 grams of protein and also some extra fiber and volume from the vegetables. Balance! You can have some chips. I like that she's having the nutrient-dense meal first and then having the chips. That's always a good idea. Because maybe you eat that nutrient-dense meal and you're like, I don't really want to have as much as I wanted before.
For dinner, we got a sloppy joe. Now I gotta add my cottage cheese on there.
Maybe around 450 calories or so. I haven't had a sloppy joe since I was younger. She's adding cottage cheese, which is also dense in casein protein, which takes your body longer to digest. A good option for at night. This full day is maybe around 1,800 to 2,000-ish calories. I love that she has a ton of balance in her diet. I think it shows people who are in a similar situation to her that it doesn't have to be 100% whole foods. I will say, obviously, she could have made some better food choices, but we're human. Some days aren't going to be perfect. She's definitely still in a deficit, could use more protein, but didn't completely neglect it, and she threw in a couple of vegetables throughout the day. I would recommend raising calories a little bit, even if you just give yourself a range. Let's say 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day, and on those days where you're hungrier, you eat towards the 2,500 mark, and on days you're less hungry, you eat towards the 2,000 mark. And with those extra calories, I would just add a bit more protein and also fiber, because not only is it gonna keep us more full and satiated, it's also gonna help us preserve our lean muscle mass. I love you. Follow for more.